What's up, guys? Vince right here. Welcome to, I guess, my thoughts review. This is the first one that I'm actually doing within Hazvin as a kind of like a right away, even though that everyone else probably already sent their reviews in like after freaking seconds watching the episode when it was released. Y'all need to calm down. But yep, here I am. I don't know if I'm late. I don't care if I am late, but I hope to God I'm not late, even though this could be released like the day, like, of tomorrow as I'm recording this. But yeah, review slash thoughts of Hazbin Hotel episode 7, where we are having like I guess like a reminder of like, why Charlie and Vaggie, like, are pretty much like, I guess in some ways the best like lesbian couple of all time. And also like seeing just how they really recuperate with each other and try to actually find ways to, fight off the angels that are coming. Or at least definitely not heaven's angels. That is not heaven. Adam, that is nope. Nope. Fake Adam. That's what I call him. Shoot, he'd be fighting me right now if he was real. Fake Adam. Okay? The real Adam is the one that is pretty much not like this guy, of course. Like, I don't know who, like, I can imagine someone talking like they're from Malibu or whatever. But yeah, this is pretty much my review of just like the episode within of just like, pretty much seconds after I watched it. And I usually don't do this a lot, but I'm here and I could F up. But let me tell you something. Alistair really just creeps me out. I don't know what it is. And it's strange coming from a Hazbin Hotel show. The more creepy it gets, the more like, ooh, man, spicy. Ooh, like it. No, this is a different type of creepy. This is kind of like Alistair, just like, what is his motives? I can't really put together like if I trust him, if he's good or not. Like, what could he be? Does he, like, I know that he wants the hotel for himself, but also is there other reasons to it? Is there more of a reason to it? Like, is there a purpose? Definitely that is something that I keep trying to figure. But it seems like Hallister just basically united the relationship between because I'm like, did hold on, just did Charlie broke up with Vaggie and we didn't see it, but then they reunite with one each other, or maybe they're just taking breaks with each other, or, just like Charlie's conflicted, even though I and there's a part of me where I feel like she shouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, the man, I don't know what was the quote, but what Rosie says, and Rosie was amazing in this show. Okay, I never thought, like, I know for a fact for someone that actually has the same accent as me, like, I just don't really vibe much as well, unless they're Angel, but for this character, Rosie, like, definitely, it's sort of peaked within this episode as being someone of a mother figure. Even though for the longest time, I always keep thinking of her like someone that doesn't speak at all, but also just laid in her cannibal ways. But it seems like the cannibal town itself is nicer than I realized. Even though if I go there, they would eat me like some freaking Arby's sandwich. But you know what? Yeah, I F with the cannibal town. Like it's pretty nice. I just there's just part of me where I just I honestly didn't realize. I was surprised. I was like, we go into the cannibal town and it helped more. And pretty much, yes, seeing who Carmilla is and that I don't know if it's a reveal. I think I have to rewatch this. Carmilla, the mother. I feel like this is not supposed to be a surprise. The mother of Vaggie. But that also like kind of confuses a couple of concepts in my head. Like, well, isn't Vaggie from heaven? Like, isn't that what it is? But if not, then the communication between the two, I have to say, pretty divine. And pretty much going into like Vaggie's, skills as a fighter. To be honest, when it comes down to the music as well, Charlie's song just pretty much fits more than, and I feel like, for the longest time, I've been listening to a whole bunch of like, Latin music, for a while, Peso Pluma and all that. So you would think that I would sort of like more of Camila and also Vaggie's song, that scene. But I don't know. There's this part of me where it's like doesn't fit it unless it's Boots and Boots or something. But it should be, diversity and all that. But I don't know. There's just something about it where it's like, whenever like Carmilla sings, and Carmilla is not a bad singer at all. Her singing voice is amazing, especially within the episode 3. But there's parts of it where I'm just like, it doesn't feel like it's needed or something. Like I feel like, songs need to be rarely played. And this one was okay, but I just kind of feel like I wish I got a fighting scene, like an anime style fighting scene between the mother and Camila and also Vaggie, than a song. Just like like in battle and going at each other and this just epic fighting scene with epic music. That's how I would like it. But of course, this is not my show, and it's just something that I would like recommend if I do see that, or if I try to like, oh, if I was like the director, I would actually choose that route of having it more of a fight scene than some musical. And the only musical that will be in here is Charlie's part after announcing to the others, and also like talking to the town and doing this song, which very fits well. And I think there's a feeling here where it shows, like, I don't know, the show tries to makes me feel like, oh, Alistair's a good guy. Alistair's amazing. Look at the song. Very Alistair inspired. That's cool. I don't know. I just feel like there is going to be a surprise between Alistair, a betrayal that probably won't surprise me, but I feel like the show just realized that, like, oh crap, he's onto something. Looks like we gotta put on a scene. Alistair's a good person. And yeah, no one's nice in heaven, okay? They ain't saints. This is, no, actually, both heaven and hell. I'm sorry. Hell, no one's, like, of course, it's hell for a reason. But at the same time, there's good people that are genuine, that are actually building up at itself. I see that through Angel and the rest of the Hazvin cast, but Alistair is always like the sussy baka, the sus one that I'm just like, I gotta keep my eyes on him, because that window scene with the red eyes, I feel like there isn't a surprise, and just showing just like the show showing how evil it is. But it's also like, what could he be onto? Well, at least he didn't really have to steal Charlie's soul. That was another thing that kind of almost worried me, because I'm like, ah, crap, like Charlie selling her soul to Alistair. The same aspect within Huskers, like that's gonna be something where that scene of just like the reveal of him being owned by Alistair and actually not being cool with Alistair just pretty much brought me into that sense of like, Alistair could be a bad person. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure later on, because we still have to get through the fight between the angels, which is going to be an interesting scene once we get there. Because from what I heard, the show is probably going to be ending soon, and I'm not looking forward to that. I feel like this is a little too rushed. I wish there was like 3, or just like 6 more episodes before we get to the ending, or maybe up to 20 if I'm if I'm being greedy. But just like if I'm being generous, just like just 6 more before because it feels a little too early. I saw it on the Twitters, and I still call it Twitter, but I saw it on Twitter/X that the final finale is coming really soon, and I don't know which one. It could be the next one, episode 8, but it is coming soon, and I'm like, ah, man, it's about that time, huh? It's about that time. But I feel like Hazvin really catched up very well within these few episodes, where we're just getting backstory after backstory, characters like of all amounts. We're getting like the freaking whole entire Super Smash Melee of all the freaking Hazvin characters. It's pretty much just God given at this point. I'm like, wow, this is some glory right here, let me tell you. But it's just like, damn, just like that soon. But also, I think I found this true, and then this is something not really serious. Is Alistair's ace? Rosie, what are you trying to say right now? Alistair's ace? Huh? And then, I feel like that's why he's just not romantically into each other. I think they slipped that in because knowing that they can stop the shipping, the ship that is going on in the internet between Alistair and Angel, which isn't going to happen. Even though there's a part of me where I feel like that should happen. But with having Huskers, I feel like, Angel definitely is not really going to have anyone. he just gotta have friends, just friends all around. But who will be his lover? Will it be someone? Will it be no one? Or will it actually be Husk? Which goes into an interesting direction. And while I'm here, people were shipping like Emily with Lucifer. I think there's a particular someone that's probably listening to this, and I know that someone, she's probably gonna have my head. Which please don't. I guarantee you, I'm an easy punchy bag. But you missed. You can't hit this. Ho, ho, ho. But seriously, what is that ship? Because I'm like, Emily and Lucifer hasn't meet yet. Okay? Or Lulu. I'm sorry. I forgot to call him Lulu. Okay? Now the demons are going to be summoned in my room. I don't want that. I don't want to meet Alistair in my room. That's for sure. Oh, no. But, yeah, this episode was pretty good. It was, it's a lot to take in because I guarantee you I didn't really knock out all the bottles in this carnival game, like, pretty much, and I didn't really knock them all out yet. But I know there's a few kind of like, concepts, topics to knock them out. But I'm not freaking Cartoon Universe. Okay? You think did anyone pay me to actually get to that? Hell no. Okay? That's for sure. But yeah. Just seeing more within just the development of the characters, through their struggles and everything like that. Even though it's like very rushed in the sense, it's pretty much like just the best pace that they can really go with just the few amounts of episodes that they've been working on, especially just giving us like 2 episodes every week. Man, what a gift. Okay, for this long, what a gift. You would think this would be a movie itself. No, it's more than that. It actually goes into like many lores because it's like over the years has been Hotel Universe just been developed for the longest time ever since that pilot came out. It really branched through most of like Vivzi's universe, true Hell of a Boss, true like and true inspiring other animations like Lackadaisy and in Murdroids, like just a good amount of stuff that we just been getting, and it's just good combos here, good combos. But other than that, I'm out of these streets, and I'll be reviewing. And speaking of combos, I'll be reviewing the other one for sure. But I'll see you when I see ya. Okay, subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. One love and a peace, and God bless.